Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the depths of the internet to uncover some of the strangest, most bizarre facts you've probably never heard of. Grab your popcorn because this is going to be a wild ride. These are the top 7 weirdest internet facts you'll ever hear. Let's jump right in. Alright, first up, we're talking about the mysterious deep web. But not the one you're thinking of. Forget the rumors about hidden crimes. It turns out the real deep web is actually much more expansive than we imagined. There's more of it than the surface web by a lot, around 500 times more. Can you believe that? And the craziest part? Most of it is just boring stuff. Like seriously, we're talking about databases, academic journals, government archives, things that are intentionally kept away from search engines. It's massive, it's mostly mundane, and it's definitely not for the faint of heart. So next time you're surfing the web, just remember, there's a whole other internet out there lurking beneath the surface. Next up, have you ever wondered where the weirdest search terms come from? The internet is a vast and curious place filled with the most bizarre and unexpected questions. People turn to Google for answers to almost anything that pops into their heads, no matter how strange or outlandish it might seem. Well, according to Google Trends, the weirdest search term ever is, how to make a potato salad in space. Yes, you heard that right. Out of all the possible questions one could ask, this one takes the cake. Or should I say the salad? Yeah, you heard that right. It's not just a random thought. It's something people have actually searched for. Not only was it a thing people Googled, but it was also highly searched. This means there was a significant number of people genuinely interested in the logistics of making potato salad in the zero-gravity environment of space. I mean, I love potato salad as much as the next guy, but in space? The idea itself is both hilarious and intriguing. Imagine floating around with a bowl of potato salad trying to keep all the ingredients from drifting away. What kind of culinary genius is out there, floating in zero gravity thinking, you know what would really hit the spot? A nice, creamy bowl of potato salad. It makes you wonder about the kind of creative minds we have out there. And the more I think about it, the more questions I have. How would you even begin to prepare such a dish in space? The challenges must be immense, like how do you even peel potatoes in space? The simple act of peeling a potato could turn into a floating mess of potato skins. Do you need a special zero-gravity peeler? Or perhaps some futuristic kitchen gadget designed specifically for space cooking? And what about the mayonnaise? Does it float away? Imagine trying to mix it in without it turning into a floating blob. Do you need to use space-age anti-gravity mayo? The kind that sticks to your ingredients without drifting off into the cabin? And don't even get me started on the mixing. How do you mix all the ingredients together without them floating away? But hey, maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe there's a simple solution that I'm just not seeing. Maybe there's a perfectly logical explanation for why people are Googling how to make potato salad in space. Perhaps it's part of some elaborate science experiment or a quirky cooking show idea. Or maybe, just maybe, people are just really curious about what would happen if you tried to make potato salad in space. Curiosity often leads us to the most unexpected places. And you know what? I can't blame them. After all, the quest for knowledge, no matter how strange, is what drives us forward. Now, onto something a little creepier. Have you ever stumbled upon something online that made your skin crawl? The internet is full of strange and unsettling phenomena, but few have captured the public's imagination quite like the Momo challenge. Did you know that in 2018 there was a strange phenomenon called the Momo challenge that took the internet by storm? It wasn't just another meme or viral video, it was something far more sinister. It involved a creepy, distorted face with bizarre instructions that were said to encourage dangerous behavior. The image itself was enough to give anyone nightmares, but the real horror lay in the messages that accompanied it. And it wasn't just a viral hoax, it appeared everywhere from WhatsApp to YouTube. Social media platforms were flooded with warnings and stories about this eerie challenge. Imagine scrolling through your phone and suddenly this grotesque, wide-eyed face pops up daring you to do things you know you shouldn't. It was like a digital jump scare but with potentially dangerous consequences. It spread like wildfire, preying on people's fears and anxieties. The more people talked about it, the more it seemed to grow, feeding off the collective unease. Parents were terrified, kids were confused, and the internet was buzzing with theories and warnings. Schools sent out notices, and news outlets ran stories, adding fuel to the fire. Was it a real threat or just a bunch of internet trolls trying to scare everyone? The lines between reality and fiction blurred, making it hard to discern the truth. The lines were blurred, and the more people talked about it, the more it seemed to grow in power. It was as if the very act of discussing it gave it more life, more reach. It was like a digital boogeyman, lurking in the shadows of the internet, waiting to pounce on unsuspecting victims. The fear it generated was almost palpable, a testament to the power of viral content. The Momo challenge became a cautionary tale about the dark side of the internet, a reminder that not everything we see online is harmless fun and games. It highlighted the need for vigilance and critical thinking in the digital age. It showed us how quickly fear can spread in the digital age, and how easily we can be manipulated by the things we see on our screens. In the end, the Momo challenge was a stark reminder of the power and peril of the internet, a place where reality and fiction often intertwine in unsettling ways. Chapter 4. Emoji-only language, the future of communication? Alright, we've all heard about emojis, right? But did you know that there's an entire emoji movie franchise, and brace yourself, there are actual internet users who communicate only using emojis? No words, just symbols. And get this, they even have their own language now. I mean, I love a good emoji as much as the next guy. A well-placed pizza slice or thumbs up can really spice up a text message, but a whole conversation, a whole language, that's next-level emoji mastery. Imagine trying to have a serious conversation with someone using only emojis. Heartbreak, tears, sad face, ice cream cone, question mark? It'd be like trying to write a novel using only hieroglyphics. But hey, maybe I'm just behind the times. Maybe emojis are the future of communication. Maybe one day we'll all be walking around with emoji dictionaries, trying to decipher each other's cryptic messages. And who knows, maybe it'll catch on. Okay, this next one is a head-scratcher. Did you know that one of the most popular questions asked on Google is, what is the internet? Yep, people who are actively online are Googling what it actually is. How bizarre is that? It's like being in a swimming pool and asking, hey, what is water? Or being in the middle of Times Square and yelling, excuse me, what is a city? But hey, maybe it's just a testament to the vastness and complexity of the World Wide Web. Maybe people are just curious about the nuts and bolts of how it all works. Or maybe they're just really confused. Now for a truly weird fact that will definitely make you rethink your online shopping. In 2009, a man named Chris's became famous for a single, very odd eBay listing. He sold a bag of air from the 2010 FIFA World Cup. And guess what? It sold for over $100. That's right, folks, a bag of air. I mean, I've heard of selling snake oil, but this is ridiculous. Who in their right mind would pay actual money for a bag of air? And not just any air, mind you, but air from a soccer stadium. But hey, maybe there's something I'm missing. Maybe this wasn't just any ordinary air. Maybe it was infused with the hopes and dreams of thousands of soccer fans. Now, for our final fact, this one's a bit of a tech mystery. It's something that has puzzled both experts and casual internet users alike. Did you know that there's a glitch in the internet that makes certain people see the same exact content at the same exact time, across the world? This phenomenon has been observed on multiple occasions, leaving many to wonder if it's just a coincidence or something more. It's called the mirrored internet effect. And it happens when certain websites or even memes go viral on an unexplainable scale. Imagine a meme that suddenly appears on everyone's screen, no matter where they are in the world. Millions of people experience the same thing at once. It's as if the internet itself has a mind of its own, deciding what content should be seen by the masses at any given moment. It's like we're all connected by some invisible digital thread, and every now and then, that thread gets tugged and we all feel it. This connection is both fascinating and a little eerie, making us question how much control we really have over what we see online. It's like we're all living in the Matrix, and someone just hit the refresh button. The sudden appearance of the same content everywhere can feel like a glitch in our digital reality. Imagine scrolling through your feed and seeing the same meme, the same news article, the same funny video, over and over again. It's almost as if the internet is trying to send us a message, but what could it be? Some people think it's just a coincidence, a quirk of the algorithms that decide what we see online. These algorithms are designed to show us content that we're likely to engage with, but sometimes they seem to sync up in mysterious ways. But others believe it's something more, something sinister. Could there be a hidden hand guiding what we see, manipulating our perceptions and thoughts? Are we all just pawns in a giant internet experiment? The idea that someone or something could be controlling our online experiences is both intriguing and unsettling. Is someone out there controlling what we see and when we see it? Or is it just a natural consequence of the way the internet works, a byproduct of our interconnected digital world? Or is it just a harmless glitch, a sign that the internet is still figuring itself out? As our digital landscape continues to evolve, these occurrences might become more common, or they might disappear altogether. Whatever the explanation, the mirrored internet effect is a fascinating phenomenon that makes you question the very nature of reality. It's a reminder that in our digital age, the line between coincidence and conspiracy can sometimes be very thin. And that's a wrap on our journey into the weird and wacky world of the internet. Who knew the internet had so many hidden surprises? If you're still processing these mind-blowing facts, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comments which fact shocked you the most. As always, keep exploring the digital universe. You never know what strange corner you'll stumble upon next. Thanks for watching and see you next time.